Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm. We try to do that as often as we can, usually several times per week. Sometimes that goes better than others depending on my schedule. This is our Life Lesson Series number 146. So as you can see, a lot of these. The Life Lesson Series are just, here to help remind you that life is trying to teach you things, whether you pay attention or not is completely on you, but the more you pay attention, the easier your life will be. And sometimes the things that life tries to teach us can become overwhelming or we're missing the message. So that's what coaching is for. And I work with people all over the U.S. and Canada, sometimes all over the world. I have worked with people internationally as well, and would love to work with you in the remainder of 2021 into 2022, kind of balance things out a little bit. The next thing there is to kind of look at a deeper connective. First things, watch the things you talk about. Watch what you allow in your own life. What that means basically is this. What you speak into existence can have a profound impact on your life, both in a negative and positive way. So, if you watch what you speak about, then you can watch the quality of your life either improve or devolve, depending upon whether you're more positive or negative minded. And so it's super valuable to be very mindful of what you're speaking about on a continual level, even if it doesn't necessarily make sense to you in the moment to do it because you either feel justified or whatever the case may be around the ideas that you are speaking about, around the concepts you're speaking about. And it can become super overwhelming for a number of reasons to do that, including but not limited to the fact that sometimes we shoot ourselves in the foot when we are speaking either metaphorically or just more negatively, more just overwhelmingly, and everything associated with that. We get to a place where it doesn't really serve us well, and then ultimately we lead into our own desire for a better quality of life, but we may not be able to get to where we want to be in that way. So hopefully we kind of look at that from another perspective, that our words have more power than we sometimes give them credit for. Take calculated and intelligent risks. So an intelligent risk is one that you've thought about the consequences of, but you also understand, or think you understand, at least on some level, how to balance out the risks you're taking with a positive approach to risk management. Now, risk management doesn't mean that you will never have a negative consequence to a risk you take, but instead, it means that you, in fact, will be able to kind of anticipate the worst case scenario, find a way to work through it, and then move forward into a better or healthier or smarter way of being as it relates to connecting on a deeper level with your own goals, dreams, and aspirations. Eliminate negative people and negative situations from your life as quickly and efficiently as possible. That doesn't mean that if someone's going through a hard time, you let them go. But if they are unwilling or incapable, or you see them as unwilling or incapable of making changes in their own life, then chances are they're going to hold you back, because you become the people you surround yourself with. And if you're becoming someone who is constantly in a negative space, constantly at a place where no progress is happening, you will then dislike your quality of life, and therefore it will rub off on you to be in that manner. So the next thing to look at is kind of look at the reality that we all are overcoming something. Sometimes people believe that at the end of the day, life isn't fair or life isn't justified or whatever the case may be, and you have to find a way to value your own life differently. That doesn't necessarily mean that you stop caring about the things you care about, but it does mean that you have to find a way to see your own life in a manner that gives you an out if things aren't going the way you plan, if things aren't going in the direction that you anticipated, or you need them to in order to be valuable. Then ultimately there's multiple ways to look at the same situation in a manner that leads you in a positive direction. So hopefully all of this is helpful. I encourage you, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.